So this is my classic vibe Squier that I picked up last year in a guitar shop, and I'm just looking to upgrade a few bits and make it play a little bit better than it is at the moment. So as you can see here, I'm just using a nail file block just to smoothen the edges of the frets, which were quite sharp before, especially higher up on the neck. They weren't too bad, playing wasn't a problem, but it's just nice to have them rounded off a little bit. Here you can see how the frets are a little bit smoother than they were before, and yeah, probably should have taken the strings off before doing this, but I'm not sure how far I was going to go. So here I'm just using the same file just to roughen up the hardware a little bit. It's quite a shiny chrome, which in my opinion looks a little bit cheap, but as you can see here, just taking the shine off it does make it a little bit more played. So again, I just sort of give the frets a little bit of a polish with the nail file block, which is actually very smooth. Again, didn't really do much, but it just helped take any dirt that was on there. So now we get to the fun part, which is taking off the old pickguard, taking out the pickups and the 5-way selector, and then putting a new pickguard on and putting everything back. So now we're putting the new pickguard on. This is one I picked up off Amazon for about £15. Yeah, it's not the most expensive pickguard, but it seems to look quite nice considering the price I paid for it. So if you couldn't tell by now, the classic vibe looked like the Stevie Ray custom shop, obviously without the SRV. And we've gone for the John Mayer tortoiseshell pickguard, and that he uses on his Fender signature guitar and his 64 Strat. I think it's a really nice looking pickguard. The colour suits the guitar really well. So the guitar was infamously known for its Big Dipper pickups, which had scooped out mids, which is how John got his sound. And there was apparently had a 40 pair of Texas Specials in his guitar, in his Stevie Ray Vaughan guitar that he got sent. Tom Misch also uses this guitar, and so does Shawn Mendes in some of his songs. I think John actually gave Shawn one of his guitars. So the original tuners didn't actually fit. Obviously the tuner went in the back, but the ferrule at the front was too small, so it just slid around in there. So I had to order some new ones, which were also a tiny bit too small, but I mean the size up wouldn't have fit, so I had to sort of compromise here. So I put some tape over to hold them in while I put the tuners in. And then that allowed me to obviously screw the tuners in, and then I used a bit of super glue just to sort of make the ferrules a bit thicker and actually help them in as well, which seems to work so far. I'm just using a Marshall MG50, and as you can see, I'm on the clean channel.